guys, it's your girl Nay. Super excited about this video today. One of the reasons being is we about to talk about how to get this money. So as you can see, or when you tapped on the video, you know that it is about how I manifested $5,000 in a week. And I'm not about to hold y'all up. I'm about to get right to it because I don't want to make this a long video anyway. So basically, Saturday, me and my boyfriend decided we were going to start co-creating and meditating together, just so we can be on the same accord. So we've been doing actually 2 different meditations together along with our own personal development. But one of the particular meditations that we started doing is a meditation for prosperity. And we started Sunday night, and on Monday night, when we actually we were about to be in the process of doing our meditation Monday night, I got an email, and the email came from tsp.gov or something like that. And it was, I'm like, TSP, I know that. I'm like, that's Thrift Savings Plan. So I didn't want to look into it or whatever because we were about to start the meditation, and I didn't want to mess up the vibe because we were about to so basically we usually do like a small meditation just so we can get ourselves relaxed before we actually do the manifestation. And the manifestation is the prosperity one. I think I said meditation. It's a prosperity meditation, but we're manifesting prosperity. So I look at my phone, I see the alert, and now I'm over here like, all right, so I'm getting excited when it comes to my part to do the prosperity meditation. And we have been repeating it 25 times each. So like what happens is he'll choose which one he wants to start off with. So he might do the money one, which is the prosperity one. I'll do the love one, and we both say it 25 times each. So we go back and forth, right? We go back and forth seeing it. So it's a total of 50 times. And then we'll switch and we'll do that. So really we're doing it 100 times, 50 each, 25 per category or topic. So I'm over here geeked like, man, what the hell? So I go in there, y'all. When we finally get done, and I log in, and when I log in, I'm like, dang, it's asking me to create an account. It has my email registered, and I'm like, I thought I had an account, because I knew when I was working for the post office, this is when I had this. So this was years ago. I knew that I had took a loan against my 401k because I had went through something. So I'm like, I just want to know what the hell, like what's in. I just felt like it was money in there, even though it shouldn't be any money in there because I withdrew from it. So if it was anything in there, I was expecting it to be a couple dollars, right? Guys, I haven't worked at the post office in like 6 or 7 years. And when I say the post office, I mean when I worked in Toledo. So I finally log in, create my account or whatever, get logged in, and they have like my brownstone address. So I started working at the post office when I moved back from Atlanta. I moved back from Atlanta in 2014 in May. I got the job in July, or started the job in July, I should say. So that's how long it's been. I have moved 6 different times since I lived at that address. And I got the email stating that I had some money in there. I go in there, and it's $3,160 in there. I'm like, get the f out of here. Like, I just instantly show gratitude because I already instantly knew, like, that's crazy. So I don't know if over time, because of the type of plan that it was in or whatever, accumulated interest, or it grew somehow. I don't know. Universe said, splat, let me put some in there. I don't know. But I've been already meditating consistently, and I have already been manifesting like crazy, but it's been not intentional. So the past few weeks, I have been intentionally manifesting for certain things, and I've been just doing little things just to play with it. So I'm like, wow, $3,000 unexpectedly. That's dope. that manifestation, I started work that quick, 24 hours, boom. So that Tuesday, my homegirl calls me. She lets me know, I just broke up with my dude. He kicked me and my kid out, blah, blah, blah. She going through it. She basically just telling me this long-winded story. And I'm feeling for her because the things that she's going through is not typically her character. So I'm like, you know what, girl? We about to get out here in these streets. I got the inventory. We about to go in here. We about to go out here and make something happen. Y'all, we were not even out. Now, we did some ghetto shit, which is typically not what I typically do. But since I had stuff to get rid of, I'm like, let's go. Let's see what we can do. Do y'all know that we made over $1,100 in an hour and a half? That was Tuesday. Where we at? $4,200 now? It's been 48 hours. So, Wednesday, I told her we're going to go out. Not going to lie, we were out there way longer Wednesday. We were out there probably 5 or 6 hours before we actually found a spot, because it was raining on Wednesday last week. We actually found a spot where it was actually some decent traffic moving in and out of the parking lot, out the stores. And y'all, we made almost $900 on Wednesday. So, or it might have been a little over. I ended up giving her the remaining of the inventory. Because one, I made a lot of my return on my investment as far as the stuff. I had gave her some money, so she can go ahead and have some money in her pocket while she gets back, situated. And most importantly, I left her with some products so she can go out and make her money on her own without having to feel obligated to owe it back to anybody, just until she get things situated. Because my girl was stressed. She like, Nay, my daughter starts school. I got to get clothes. Her birthday's in 2 weeks. I don't know where we about to go. And I could tell y'all a story of how synchronicity works, because see, a lot of little things that happen, everybody could look at and be like, oh, that was coincidence. That was coincidence. No, those were synchronicities. What are synchronicities? Synchronicities is when you are in alignment and everything just flows into place. For instance, my homegirl was stressed out on Tuesday, didn't know what the heck was going on, where she was going to live, blah, blah, blah. Wednesday, she was like, dang, I've been ran into all these connections that I haven't been able to run into while I've been with this guy, blah, 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 blah. Things are just, basically she couldn't believe how things were just flowing smoothly. I said, yeah, because you're not over here spiraling and stressing yourself out by staying focused onto negative thoughts. So therefore, you are allowing that positive stuff to come your way. You're allowing it to come into your reality. You're allowing good things to happen because of the frequency that you're staying on. My girl was genuinely happy. It wasn't granted, she was frustrated. She's a little upset, a little hurt and stuff. But Wednesday, the contact that she had said she just got in, the guy that she calls her uncle, was telling her he had an apartment for her. And he had an apartment for her where she didn't have to pay rent for 6 months. And when she did end up having to start paying rent, it would only be $500. Y'all know my rent is almost $2,000. I said, girl, that is a blessing. She got to the point where she was like, yeah, but I got a daughter and there be dudes in the hallway. I'll be leaving my daughter alone. I don't know if I'm going to take it. I said, you started off on Tuesday with no options and now you have options. Now you over here debating if you even want to take something and you don't even know where you're going to stay. Alignment. Things fall into place for you. Like, you're supposed to win in this world. But I just wanted to take the time out to share with you guys how I manifested the $5,000 in a week. It's real shit. Really happens. Again, some of you guys would think that it's coincidental, and that's okay. But for those of you who do have an open mind, for those of you who do know how manifestation works, or for those of you who do believe in manifestation, in these type of situations, believing that these type of miracles can happen, believing the magic, believing how much in control you really have for all of your basically your life. For those of you who do believe that, I'm pretty sure that I'm talking to the right individuals who are going to receive this message, and they are going to understand exactly what I'm talking about. And if you guys are interested in me kind of going into more details of like the type of meditations or how I manifest personally, or the manifestation that I even use for that, I will be more than happy to share that. But I do want to share with you that you have to go in with an intention. And if you've been watching my previous videos, you will know I went into details of how to manifest. You have to make it for something that you believe. I never set a dollar amount for this time. I was just manifesting prosperity. I was manifesting prosperity. And there is a particular one that I was saying, but I didn't go in with a certain dollar amount or anything. And I looked for evidence of it. And when I noticed it, instead of me looking at it as a coincidence and letting my ego tell me, oh, it was a coincidence, I showed gratitude and seen evidence of what I was manifesting. I should have been had that money. And it shouldn't have been that much money. You know what I mean? So it's like, you got to just have an open mind, guys. You know, if you try to shut down all the possibilities, because you don't know everything. If you shut down all of the possibilities, you're going to miss out a lot in life. So I definitely encourage everyone to manifest. I encourage everyone to meditate. I encourage everyone to just work towards being their better self, their best self, their most higher self, their most desirable self. I encourage you guys to do that because your life is really going to change, and it's going to change in a magnificent way that I cannot even imagine describing. I wouldn't even know where to start. All I can tell you is it's real. All I can tell you is I have receipts. All I can tell you is even if I showed you all of those receipts, all of those things, if you don't have an open mind, you will still not see it for yourself. You have to be able to see these things for yourself. I know it's easier said than done because trust me, I've self-destructed myself for 32 years. I'm 33 now, but I mean, it's really just now clicking, and I've known some of this stuff forever. It's like you hear it over and over. It's said in different ways but it's not broken down. When it's finally broken down in a way that you will understand, it's going to click, and it's going to be hard to turn it off. So again, I just wanted to thank everybody for taking the time out to hang out with me, listen to my story. Again, I encourage everyone, manifest, meditate. Do what you need to do to get to where you're trying to go, because I promise you, it's going to be so clear. It's going to be so clear. Clarity is going to come so clear. You're going to be like, damn, I should have been doing this. I wish I been knew about this. But it's all right. Just show yourself some compassion. Embrace what you did not know. Embrace what you do know now. And just take your best foot forward. But I love you guys. Thanks again for tuning in. And I will talk to you later.